literal beast. All right, just like this is not a literal mark. As proof, we're gonna go to Romans chapter 16, verse 17. Again, that's Romans chapter 16, verse 17. Now I beseech you, brethren, mark them which cause divisions and offenses contrary to the doctrine which ye have learned, avoid them. Another way of saying identify those that are teaching something other than. How are you going to deal with Mark? They wasn't chipping them, or my so-called Michael chipping them. Most of these Israelites are already teaching. They're saying identify those who are teaching confusion or whatever.
word search and type in Mark. Okay. See what you get. Mark. You got a wath, sign, signal, a distinguishing mark, a banner, remembrance, miraculous sign, omen, warning, token, miracle proof. So it says Genesis 4:15, and Yahweh said unto him, therefore whosoever slayed Cain, vengeance shall be taken on him sevenfold. And Yahweh set a mark upon Cain, lest any finding him should kill him. All right, so that's not the same. That is not the same mark used in Romans that we read first, or the Revelation, right? You shall not make any printings on marks. This is quiet in the Hebrew. This is incision, imprint, and tattoo mark. This is basically the Hebrew form of the Greek word charagma, which we read, okay? But that was in Leviticus 19:28. All right. Now let's check this out. This is Ruth 3:4. And it shall be when he lieth down, that thou shalt mark the place where he shall lie, and thou shalt go in and uncover his feet. Now let's look up this mark. Yadai in the Hebrew is to know, to learn, to perceive, and see and find out, to discern, to discriminate, to recognize, to admit, to consider, to have knowledge, be wise. Let's go down to know. All right. Observation. So set a mark. Look, here go another one. And I will shoot 3 arrows on the side thereof, as though I shot at a mark. In the Hebrew, matarah, guard, ward, prison, mark, target, guard, ward. So that was his logic. That was illogical. All right. The examples he tried to use, his comparison, it wasn't logical. You can't say, well, because what? First of all, the scriptures tell you. See, to understand the Bible, you have to go about it the way the Bible tells you about. All right, you can't do your own thing, serving your own belly. All right, Romans 16:18. The Bible says precept upon precept, line upon line, word upon word, here a little there. That's how you do it. Also says, this is the prologue of Sirach, okay? I'm going to read verse 4. It says, for the same things other than Hebrew, and translated into another tongue, have not the same portion. And because English is a bastardized language, and you have double speak, and you have words changing meaning all the time, you have words that sound the same, spelled different, all right? Spelled different, sound similar. You got all types of things like that. So it don't have the same force. You don't have the same proper understanding. It's the same concept when you hear a joke in another language and they try to translate it into English for you, and it don't go over quite as smoothly. It's the same thing. It says, and not only these things, but the law itself, and the prophets, and the rest of the books. So books in the New Testament, books that was written in Greek, have no small difference when they are spoken in their own language. And you see how they went to the Greek in Romans and in Revelation. That's what you have to do. Okay, and it's just that simple. Like, I mean? People not gonna be able to pay their bills. All right. People not gonna be able to participate in society. People not gonna be able to participate in the system. All right. That's part of the evil day. All right. And cause the seat of violence to come in. You cause these people that teach false doctrine, you cause the seat of violence to come in because you're not warning people that there's something to be worried about. All right. That lie upon beds of rises and stretch themselves upon their couches. Yeah, because we live in good. Eat the lambs out of the flock and the calves out of the midst of the stall, that chant to the sound of the bow, as always party, and invent to themselves instruments of music like David, that drink wine in bowls and anoint themselves with the chief ointments, but they are not grieved for the affliction of Joseph. Right? Build it. Let me see. Right, yep. Spirit told me it was Ezekiel. This is Ezekiel 13:5. You have not gone up into the gaps, neither made up the hedge for the house of Israel to stand in the battle in the day of the Lord, in the day of Yahweh. All right, you building up a hedge is building up a defense. All right, you got to build up. And what's the defense of these people? The scriptures, the knowledge. So you ain't giving these people the proper knowledge. You first of all, the scripture says you save some men with the fear of the Lord. All right, letting you know like the Lord will mess you up. All right, like the Lord is. It says the scripture says it's a fearful thing for man to fall in the hands of the Lord. So you supposed to be out there telling people like, look, this is what's coming. This is how you can potentially be delivered out of it. All right. But if you ain't letting people know what's coming at all, it says verse 6, they have seen vanity and lying divination. Now you seen the guy, you seen his breakdown. All right. Saying Yahweh saith, and Yahweh have not sent them. The Lord ain't sent you. All right. Because if he sent you, you'll be coming in his name. You'll be walking around with a shirt saying Jesus, talking about Most High and Christ blessed. All right. Because ISUPK, they say that too. Now they use the name, but they say that as well too. All right. And they have made others to hope that they will confirm the word. All right. So they tell the Lord ain't mean Romans 16:17 when he wrote through the Spirit. He put on John to write Revelation 13:16. All right. And we proved that. All right. So like I said again, people should be asking, why do these people want the mark of the beast not to be the RFID chip so bad? All right. What do they got to gain by that? And that's what they got to gain. All right. Not building up the gaps, not preparing you. And by not preparing you, keeping you at a ease state. All right. And if you at an ease state, then you can remain stupefied. All right. And you can still be those pacified members or like church folks, right? Them same folks, and keep on fitting into whatever system they got you in. Buy the t-shirts, okay? Buy the support this, and ain't nothing wrong with those things depending on how they done. But you shouldn't be getting rich off the people of the Lord, all right? You shouldn't be the scripture says you don't lord over the Most High's heritage. There's order. And there's a ranking structure because the Lord is a God of order. He's a power of order. But you don't lord over the Most High's heritage, man, which a lot of these different people do. All right. So with that, Lord willing, this was an edifying lesson to the hopeful elect. Once again, call Halal Malay Yahweh by Sham Yahweh Shai by Shem Kodash. Shalom.